Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to Tryhard Nation. As always, I'm your host, the Omega Tryhard, and today I'm going to be going over when you should and shouldn't be hoarding crystals. So let's jump into it. So this video was inspired by shout out to Cecilia Gutierrez, I think it was, who asked a question basically saying, hey, I see a bunch of content creators and people I know hoarding crystals. Like, is there a reason for that, or is that just something that people do? So I wanted to go ahead and explain at least my method of madness for the crystals that I hoard and the crystals that I don't hoard and why I do so. So I'm going to try and keep this video pretty short just because it seems like a very simple video and I have a tendency to ramble. I'm sure you guys know that by now, so trying to work on it, and let's just jump in. So for starters, there are typically five different kinds of crystals that I hoard. So that's going to be gold crystals, that's going to be signature stone crystals, class catalyst crystals, free crystals, and signature stones. Hopefully I said all five and I didn't mess that up. But yeah, so for golden crystals specifically, I save all uncollected golden, all normal golden, all greater golden, and usually I save all of the arena crystals that you get from like random events, because I think they give out one arena crystal for like the arena wins and maybe something else. I usually save those, but I actually just opened them to try and get a Punisher dupe for skill ISO. But those specifically I save because Kabam once a year does a gold / battle chip / experience gain increase across the battle realm. So for a week, they'll increase all of the battle chips, gold, and experience you get by 20 to 25%. I can't remember which one it is. So I save all of these for when that time comes, just to kind of maximize how much gold I get. Now again, that doesn't mean that I can't touch these. So let's say in, I don't know, a week, I end up ranking up a bunch of champions and I have no gold left. If I needed to, I can open these and it's not that big of a deal. But just to try and min-max my gold, because gold is so hard to get in this game, I just hoard them for that reason. Now, all of the other stuff, like the free crystals especially, I save simply because I don't want anything to go into the overflow. So if I don't need potions, or if I don't need a class catalyst, or I don't need a specific class signature stone at the moment, I just save them. I just save them and open them when I need them. So if you go here, if I show you all of my different potions right now, I have a bunch in the overflow. Now the reason for this is because I get a bunch from like random Act 5 exploration. So if I were to open those free crystals right now, I'd more than likely get a bunch more that are going to be going into overflow because I'm already maxed out and I already have a bunch in the overflow. So all of these potions would risk expiring because again they're just sitting here, and anything else that would be added here would also just be more likely to expire. So to not risk that, I just hoard, and then when I'm low, when I'm pushing content and I'm burning through them, then I'll pop them. But that's the reason that I hoard them. And again, that same logic goes for arena boost, and class catalyst and signature stones. I just pop them when I need them. Now the other crystals, that as you can see, those aren't the only crystals that I have in this stash right here. So I have like PHCs, I have these Supreme Solo crystals, I have like random hero crystals from Cavalier PHC, uncollected crystal shards, all those kind of things. So I do have other crystals that aren't those types that I hoard, and typically like things like the PHCs, what I do is, and the 3-star crystals and stuff like that, I try and keep them for when I'm targeting like a specific type of ISO, or just whenever a level up event comes. So if a level up event comes, I'll typically burn through all of my 3-star hero crystals and like sometimes the PHCs, just to see if there's any ISO that I can get. And again, the reason for that is I don't want it to go into the overflow beforehand and it risk expiring. However, also, like as a content creator or somebody who's trying to be a content creator, crystal openings are very popular videos. So if I can do like a weekly or monthly crystal opening, that's just going to help the viewership, help me build my community, and get more people in here to ask more questions and inspire more of these types of videos. So yeah, that's kind of my methods. Again, and then like the Supreme Solo crystals and stuff like that, I have very like slight OCD tendencies where I only open those in like batches of 25, and the PHCs I won't open unless it's in increments of 5 and certain things like that. So usually I'll hold until like a certain threshold so that I can pop 5, 10, or 20, 25, whatever the case is, whatever my threshold is for that crystal, and then open them all at once. Or other times I try and save for summoner advancement. So if you see here, if we go to alliance events, summoner advancement, there's 1 day left and 382,000 points. So let's say come Thursday morning we're at 399, then I'll start popping some of those extra crystals that I have just to try and push us over that 400,000 point threshold so that we can get those extended rewards. See, so it wouldn't be that massive an upgrade, but we get an extra 100 of each hero shards. We'd get an extra team revive, an extra gold crystal, and if we can end up getting to the 500,000, we can start getting tier 1 alphas. And yeah, so there is a method, there is a reasoning behind it, but it's not the biggest deal. If you say, hey, you know what, I don't play that often, I usually want gold anyways, you can go ahead and just pop those gold crystals. If you say, man, you know what, I'm new, I'm somebody who's constantly using revive, so there's never any in my overflow, feel free to just use your free crystals. If you're somebody who just needs new characters, or you're always in the need of ISO, feel free to just always pop your hero crystals. It's not a thing that you have to do, but if you want to do it, it can be beneficial, and that's the point that I wanted to break. So thank you guys for clicking, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up and subscribing, or doing none of that. If you got to this point, the time that you spent watching this still means the world to me, and I appreciate you guys. Be safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.